Mr. Granger told leaders and other members of the Public Service Union on Sunday that the old model of confrontation and acrimony in industrial relations must be abandoned in favor of a new cooperative model in the interest of the effective delivery of public services throughout the country. Mr. Granger's remarks came as he celebrated the union's 95th anniversary with them at a church service, followed by a brunch at State House.
We need to establish among ourselves some form of social compact, particularly between the state and the servants of the state. We have to work together. What happens out there is not the concern only of central government. It is concern of all of us. So we have to work together. It's not red corner and blue corner. It's not two rivals or two competitors. We are partners in administering and running Guyana.
Making reference to the first major study on the civil service, the 1953 Mills Report, President Granger said that it is his vision and mission to have a highly skilled and professional public service, which would be capable of providing to ministers of any government the best of its organized thought and collective experience, as it is mandated to do.
That never again should any government have to come into office and be faced with a situation in which senior public servants are charged by the court or are removed from office for one reason or the other. We should be comfortable with the public service that we inherit, the public service that goes on from year to year.
Recognizing the importance of training for public servants, the President, soon after entering office, established the Bertram Collins College of the Public Service, specifically targeting new entrants into the field, providing them the necessary skills to be effective on their job. The President maintained that in order to serve the people, public servants have to be educated and constantly improve their performance.
And from the earliest days, I announced that nobody should be able to walk off the street on the 4th of June and become a public servant on the 5th of June. How will you give your minister the benefit of your experience if you have less experience than your minister? How do you know what to do? You have to be trained. Every profession requires training.
The head of state also reminded public servants that they must project themselves beyond central government and the coast, and they must be able to understand and communicate effectively with the people whom they serve.
The public service has to be the custodian of standards. And those standards must characterize the delivery of services to all of our regions. My brothers and sisters, it's incredible for a public servant to be working and living in the Birima-Waini region, and he or she doesn't understand a single word of Warao or Carib. This is an abomination that there are Guyanese children who do not go to school because the teacher doesn't speak Warao and the children don't speak English. I cannot accept that.
The government established the Public Service Appellate Tribunal, convened the Lachman Commission into the public service, and markedly increased public servants' pensions and salaries. Roy Den James, HGP Nightly News.